Well, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. What if I told you that you have the opportunity to buy the best pair of braid cutting scissors on the market at a reasonable price? You know, braid, guys, is, you just don't go get your wife's scissors that she used for knitting or crocheting or whatever and cut this stuff. You just don't. So what we're going to do, we're going to drop down on the table and we're going to take a look at several different pair of scissors and pliers with cutters on them. Take a look at them. Then I'm going to show you the best pair of braid cutting scissors that you can buy. All right, let's drop down on the table. All right, so here we go, guys. Like I said, this braid's a bear to cut. You know, it really is. And so we're going to start out with several different types of scissors and see how they do. Then I'm going to show you the one that's going to do it. I actually have another one that'll do it, but I can't remember where I got it. I wish I could, because I'd let you know about that one. So, all right. These are good scissors. These are not cheap scissors. These are that Olfa. These are good scissors though. But when you tackle braid, now when I cut braid, I want it to be limp down here. I'm not going to be holding it tight and cutting it. That's not how I'm testing these. I want a limp in just like that. I'll come in and you see what it does. So, nah. These are good sharp. They cut paper really well, but they don't cut braid worth a crap. So, we'll get rid of that one. Next one, these scissors, I found these. These were, somebody left them somewhere I went fishing. Good scissors. You know, scissors have a sound. The blades are really tight together. Cuts paper really good. Cuts all kinds of stuff really good. But will it cut braid? No. Same thing. So we'll get rid of that. Now these I had high hopes for. Not only are they scissors to cut the braid, they also have a tool here for your split ring. Got these from Salt Strong, and yeah, so they're not very good cutting braid, and they're terrible with split rings because I can see a gap right here. But we'll try them. We'll get our braid back up. And by the way, guys, this is 20-pound braid. So right there, we'll drop in here, layer down, boop. Same thing. Almost got through. Almost. It was close. We'll try it again just to. Almost. All we got to do is pull it. Had a strand or two holding. So yeah. Can't remember what I paid for these. You can go on Salt Strong's website and see. But yeah, wasn't. Didn't really turn me on. Not cutting braid, and they do not work very well with split rings. So we'll throw that one to the side. Not that far, but we'll throw it to the side. All right, so next we're going to get into some that does cut braid. Okay. So this one. I have a couple of pair of these. You can pick these up fairly inexpensive. They do have the split ring tool on the end. It works fairly well. I actually carry a version of this on my kayak because it does cut braid. And so I keep it on the kayak. So we're going to check it out. And it does cut. As you can see, it cuts very well actually. But sometimes you can see what happened. Sometimes it doesn't. I'm not looking for a sometimes scissor. I'm looking for an every time scissor. So, don't even know where I got this. Probably off of Amazon. I don't know. All right, we'll lay it in a pile over here. So next, we're going to look at, this is actually Casking. It's pliers, does a whole bunch of stuff. My wife actually got me these. And this is strictly, what I use it for is split rings. And you can see how the paint is gone here. This is the best split ring tool I've ever used. And that's strictly what I use it for. I don't carry it anywhere. It doesn't leave the house. It comes with a nice little case with it. And it's got these tungsten cutters right here. So we'll slip it in there. And it does all right. Now I did pull on that a little bit, so let's try it again. I'm not going to pull on this. Just going to. And you see that it's still, but if I get it in there and I cut and pull, so they're not the best, they'll do the job. All right, so next we're gonna whip these out now. These are my pliers I carry with me. These are the Tides. These come with a nice leather case. That's one thing I like about them. But these are the Tides. These are my pliers that I carry to remove hooks. It's got all kinds of cool stuff. Also has a split ring tool on the end. Not bad, but not good as the other one. Not good as the Casking. So it also has these tungsten blades here. And we'll get our 20-pound braid back up here. And we'll lay it in. And we'll cut. Limp. Does very well. Does very well. As you can see, I don't know if you can see that little mushroom head where it cuts. And I can hear it snap. So these work pretty good. These work pretty good. Satisfied with them. I don't like how these blades might move one day, so who knows. But these are good pliers. Tides Fishing Company, where I got these from. These are good pliers, and they'll get the job done. All right. So here is the pair I was talking about. I don't know where I got these from. I was going through a box today, and these were in there. And I'm trying to think, where did I get these? I don't remember. I wish I did, because these are good scissors as well, guys. And I don't know if I've ever used them before, but these cut braid really well. Really well. How long will they last? I don't know. They cut braid really well. I don't have to pull anything. Limp. Boom. Cuts good. These cut good. And I wish I could remember where I got these from. I wish I could. But these do cut good. And if I could remember, I'd let you guys know. So coming up next is my go-to braid scissor. It's right there. This is the Cuda Braid scissors. These are the small ones. I think this is the 3-inch micro. They also make a 5.5-inch. Excellent. I have a couple pair of these because I was afraid one day it might wear out. Guys, I've been using this thing for a couple of years now. Actually, 3 years I've been using this. Is it 3 years? Maybe two years? I can't remember. But yeah, the Cuda. And these never fail. Smooth. Will cut braid to your heart's content, way back here, on the tip, in the middle. These are just wonderful, wonderful scissors. These are titanium bonded. And guys, let me tell you, guess what these scissors cost. You can get these scissors under $4. Don't go to Amazon. If you go to Amazon, it's going to cost you $10 for this pair of scissors. I'm going to drop a link down below. And there's several places that you can get them for under $4. But Walmart offers these for under $4. Cuda is a good brand. They make a whole bunch of stuff. Like I said, they got this 3-inch. They make a 5.5-inch. They make an 8-inch. I hadn't tried any of those, but I can tell you that this is my favorite braid cutting scissor. And under $4. Under $4. So guys, I got that giveaway going on. And I think I'm going to buy a few pair of these and throw that in the pack as well. Because these things are awesome. I got a couple pair of these. I don't even cut monofilament with them because I don't want to. I'm afraid something will happen to them cutting monofilament, which nothing will. Nothing will. But they do cut braid very well. When I bought these things, and I bought the expensive ones, so I paid over $10 for my first pair, but then I saw they were on Walmart for under $4, and they're just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful scissors. They are serrated. They're comfortable, easy to use, because you're just clipping braid. So there it is, guys. The Cuda micro scissor. This is 3-inch. This is the micro scissor for cutting braid, mono, fluorocarbon, saltwater, freshwater. And guys, I live on the salt water. There's no rust. Every now and then I'll hit it with a little lubricant because they're tight, and that's what you need in a pair of scissors, and that's why a lot of scissors don't work. They're not tight. So there it is, guys, the Cuda 3-inch micro scissor. This is my pick for the best braid cutting scissor that you can get at an affordable price under $4. All right, guys, see you back up top. So there you go, guys, the Cuda 3-inch micro. Love these scissors. Love these scissors. $4. $4. I got them from Walmart for under $4. Free shipping. Of course, you got to pay tax, but can't beat it. Beautiful. And I have put these things to good use. So there you go, guys. My pick for the best braid scissors that you can get, really. So stop searching. Go get you a pair of these. Guys, thanks so much for joining me. You guys take care of each other, and I will definitely catch you guys on the next one.